Hi, my name is Reismer, and today I'm going to talk about violence and its characteristics. Let's start with this question. What is violence? Well, violence is intentional use of physical force or power threatened against oneself, another person, or against a group or community that either results in or has a high likelihood of resulting in injury, death, psychological harm, maldevelopment, or deprivation. Now, with this violence, there are many types of abuse. Let's check some of them. Physical abuse, any intentional use of physical touch to cause fear, injury, or exert control such as hitting, shoving, and strangling. Emotional verbal abuse, non-physical behavior such as threats, insults, screaming, constant monitoring, or isolation. Financial abuse, exerting power and control over a partner through their finances such as taking or withholding money from a partner or prohibiting a partner from earning. Sexual abuse, any sexual activity that occurs without willing, active, and impaired consent such as unwanted sexual touch, sexual assault, rape, and tampering with contraceptives. Stalking, being repeatedly watched, followed, monitored, or harassed, occurs online or in a person, and can include giving unwanted gifts. Digital abuse, using technology to bully, stalk, threaten, or intimidate a partner using texting, social media, apps, tracking, etc. Now, let's talk about the cycle of violence. Well, in this, we have phases. The build-up phase, the tension is increasing. Then, in the standover phase, the violent person uses control and fear against its victim. After that, all this violent behavior blows out. That's explosion. In remorse phase, that person tries to justify its bad actions, minimizing the problem using guilt. Later, it pursues making promises that it's never going to happen again. And the last phase, the honeymoon, when for a period of time, the person tries to avoid any kind of violence. And this cycle repeats again and again. Now, let's check that physical violence and sexual violence are based in power and control. For example, economic control, abusing authority, verbal attacks, isolation, intimidation, coercion and threats, using loved ones like family, friends, minimizing, denying, and blaming. And now, what can we do against violence? Well, if you are experiencing any kind of violence or you know someone who is, take action by telling someone you trust about the problem and your concerns and ask for help. Remember, you are not alone. There are your family or even your friends who can help you with any problem. There are many people maybe suffering or who have suffered the same thing, willing to help others. And if you are in real danger by your aggressor, don't doubt to ask for help to a center or an authority to develop a safety plan for when you are in a potentially dangerous situation. If you have been victimized or have witnessed violence, you are not alone. Help is out there. Violence has many faces and depends on us to prevent it and stop it. Thank you.